Good morning from Hunter region here in Australia. We're going to be doing so many fun things in this video, including some amazing wine tasting in Hunter Valley, which is the wine region here in Australia. Hopefully going to some beaches, maybe some ocean pools. We'll see where the next few days take us. We finally saw a wild kangaroo on our way to wine tasting. This is already the perfect day. I cannot believe we just saw a kangaroo. There was, I think, like a mama and maybe like a little joey, but I guess maybe you wouldn't call it a joey because it was outside of the little pouch or whatever. But woo, we're on a gravel road right now, getting close to the wineries. Oh my goodness. That was so fun. I can't believe we finally saw a wild kangaroo.
We've made it to Drayton's Family Wines. They say that they're the oldest winery in this area, so why not start with them first?
We are done with our first wine tasting. We didn't exactly know what the wine tasting was gonna be like here. When we were in Italy, they would like serve us like a little bit of food and a little bit of wine, then we could like eat and talk and drink. But here we were sitting at a bar and he was filling up our glasses the whole time, so we didn't have much time to talk to you because honestly it's a little bit awkward filming in front of people, especially because we were the only ones in there. But all of the wines were so delicious. I think the one that Jacob and I are gonna remember most was the Merlot of 2020. And I don't know if you guys remember, but Australia had a ton of fires in 2020, so the wines taste smoky. It literally tasted like we were like drinking wine mixed with a barbecue. It was so weird and also really good. And he said that the next place that we're going to, some of their wine should also taste like that. So that's definitely what I'm gonna remember from this first wine tasting.
This is gonna be such a fun day going to a bunch of different wineries. We have 3 planned. This first one, Drayton's, was pretty good. And now we're headed just over there to Ivanhoe. And then we have another one about a 15-minute drive away. And all of these are very affordable, like 10 Australian dollars per person to get in, so about like $7 US. And so we're just gonna bounce around, and this whole day only costs like 50 Australian dollars or like 30 US dollars. It's great, and we get to try a bunch of different wine from all around the Hunter region. Okay, well, we made it one street, and now we're turning in here, I guess.
That was Drayton's, right there. And here's Ivanhoe's. Ivanhoe's?
Ivanhoe. Ivanhoe Wines. It's so funny. I guess we're just... This is probably the turn in. Yeah, it took us 20 seconds to get here.
This one says bookings essential. Good thing we booked. Oh my gosh, I feel like we're gonna fall off the face of the earth on this driveway here.
Oh, look at that. They
Wow.
have a sculpture of hands.
That's so beautiful though. Look at this. Oh my goodness. We are now at Ivanhoe Wines, and wow, the view from here is so stunning. I'm hoping that this one is a little bit different. I really enjoyed the first one, but I kind of enjoy wine tastings where they like give you all the wines in a row and then you can like sit there, talk, drink the wine. You don't have to be like, feel like last time we had to like chug it because he kept bringing out the next bottle. Don't get me wrong, he was a super nice guy. We had a great chat with him, but it felt very like rushed a little bit. So I'm hoping this one we can slow down, sip the wines, enjoy the views, because they are insane views. And we're going into the next spot.
So because it was a short drive over here, we actually got here pretty early, about 30 minutes, but when we walked in there, they said, oh, we're fully booked right now, and so you're gonna have to wait about 20 minutes to taste some wine.
But they said we could come down here and just enjoy the views, which we are doing, and the views are out of this world. I kind of feel like I'm in Italy right now.
And yeah, I guess this place, Ivanhoe, maybe is busier than the other place. I don't know why. It was a little bit easier to book it online, but I don't know. I guess that might be the reason. But either way, yeah, we're just gonna hang out here for a little bit and then go inside.
Okay, this one is definitely much more our vibe. They just poured us a glass, well, a little glass of Riesling. We're just sitting, enjoying this view. This is really what I was hoping for. So let's try the Riesling. Oh, it's so light and refreshing. This is delicious. This is honestly what I was hoping for. We are starting out with a Verdelho, and our guide told us that this is really good with spicy food because it has the same components as milk, where it like calms down your mouth after you try the spice or the chili. So, I mean, I've actually never heard that before about anything other than milk and like dairy. So that's really cool. And it's delicious. Also, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Jacob because he planned this entire day. And I don't even know what wineries we're going to or anything. One of the bartenders was like, "Where are you guys going next?" And I was like, "I don't know." I just let Jacob do all the planning, but he's a keeper. Plans me winery tours, drives me all around Australia. Love you.
Wow, thanks. Yeah, I'm just having a really good time enjoying the views, enjoying the wine. It's really fun to just be able to sit here, and then they're coming up all the time just like saying all of their expert advice and opinions about like all the different wines, and so it's really cool just to be able to sit here and enjoy it all.
So far we've tried 6 wines at each place. I think all of the wines have honestly been amazing. The only one that I didn't like was the last one that we tried here, which was like a Shiraz or Shiraz, depending on who you're talking to. It was a little bit too buttery for me, but other than that, they have a lot of like sparkling wines here. They said they like to spice it up a little bit, and we've really enjoyed them. So now we're just kind of walking around the grounds, and we still have one more wine tasting to go, but this one will only be 4 wines instead of 6 wines.
I'm learning that I usually like more of the white wines than the red wines, but other than that, I'm definitely not an expert, so I don't really know exactly the terms of which wines I like. But the Chardonnay was definitely pretty good at both places.
The weather is truly so perfect. I think it's like 78 degrees right now, and we are here during Australian summer. So I think they're just having like a really good few days, but it is truly perfect. Like not breaking a sweat at all, not cold at all, just right. That 78 Fahrenheit is where you want to be.
We've made it to our 3rd stop on this wine tasting do-it-yourself tour. We're at Tintilla Estate, and it's so fun because we don't really know what to expect. We don't know if it's going to be like the first place. We don't know if it's going to be like the second place. So we're just walking up, and we're going to try 4 wines here.
Although these grapes, like we haven't seen the grapes at any of the other ones, and these ones look beautiful. Just soaking up the sun.
All right, so we just sat down, and it looks like it's going to be a completely unique experience, different from the first one and different from the second one. So we're just going to hang out, enjoy some wine, and maybe also get some olives or maybe some cheese. We're kind of looking at the menu and figuring it out as we go.
$5 per person?
Yeah, it was $5 Australian dollars, so like 3 or 4 US.
That's insanely cheap for 4 wines. I might do 8 wines. I might bump it up a little bit. Starting out with a little sparkling wine. I think he called it a Lizzie. It is a Lizzie. The owner of this winery made this wine for his wife on their wedding day, so it's kind of sweet. We decided to get the olive tasting plate as well because we're sitting in front of a bunch of olive trees, so it just felt right. I tried this olive oil, and it's like very lemony and like kind of spicy. It's like I've never tasted olive oil like this before. It's wild. It's so strange. It's good, but it doesn't taste like traditional olive oil.
I really like that all 3 places were so different from each other. Like, obviously we're not experts in planning these wine tasting days or anything like that, but I feel like we did it correctly, just going to 3 different places and experiencing everything that all of these wineries were doing. And so yeah, I'm definitely happy that we did it this way. And after everything that we did, including the extra wine that we got at this place and the olive tasting plate, it was less than $50 for everything. That's so amazing, because I remember when we did it in Italy and it cost us like $250 to do one place. And so looking back on that experience compared to this one, we really enjoyed the Australian Hunter Valley tasting day. What the heck is that?
Okay, highly recommend doing wine tastings in Hunter Valley. We saw so many kangaroos, we tried so many wines, and that means that we're ready for so much rest. So we will see you tomorrow. We packed up the car once again, and today we are headed to Newcastle, which I'm really excited for. Some beach time, and we're gonna go to this thing called Bogey Hole, which is basically like a swimming pool, but like from ocean water, and it's supposed to be like really, really beautiful, so we're really excited for that.
So we just drove straight into Newcastle looking for Bogey Hole, and we actually didn't quite make it there. The GPS took us to King Edward Lookout Point, but I guess I'm not mad about it because it's a pretty nice view. And then after this, we do have to walk quite a bit to there, or I guess we could try to drive, but I think we'll probably walk. I mean, we need it after what we just did yesterday. We didn't really walk at all, so this will be good exercise. So I'm pretty sure that I just saw Bogey Hole, and I saw a ton of people get splashed by a huge wave.
No way! I think it's like low-key a little bit dangerous. Like, I've heard that people have died here, so we will have to be careful.
What?
Yeah, the waves, like, I think they like take them away. That's not funny. I'm laughing because I'm nervous, but I'm sure it's like I'm sure it's like generally safe.
Okay, well, I mean, there were about like 10 people in there from what I saw.
It's not bad.
Yeah, and then there's like another beach. I don't know how far we're gonna get today, but there is another beach over there.
I'm so excited to see it, but first, salads in a bag.
This is what we did in when we were in Byron Bay.
Yeah.
We're like, well, we need to be eating healthy, need to save money, so we're just eating salad in the car before we go out.
But we have an amazing view of the ocean right here, so this is a good place to picnic. After our nice little picnic lunch, we're walking up this hill. I think there's gonna be a really good viewpoint up here. And we're filming on our phones now because we didn't want to get our phones wet in Bogey Hole.
Especially after seeing all the waves splash everywhere. We're like, we want to lose as little as possible.
I meant we don't want to get our camera wet. I said phone.
Oh. Well, yes. And I actually think we're in a really good parking spot to not only go down to Bogey Hole, but also to go up here. So we're just winning with all the parking spaces in these cities.
It's amazing.
The view is okay, but I also think that it was probably better at the point we were already at. So we walked up a bunch of stairs, and now we get to go back down. Someone that was climbing up these stairs to go back to the parking lot just told us, don't be in a hurry to go back up because it's a lot easier going down. So, but yeah, we are on our way to Bogey Hole now, and we've left that area way at the top, and I guess it's kind of a long way down. We made it to a road.
Ooh, a lot of stairs, but beautiful views, and I'm really excited to go in the water. I think it's gonna be cold though. I'm so excited.
How is it?
Oh my gosh, it's so cold.
Probably feels good. It's hot out here today.
It's not that hot.
So every single person that gets in this pool is like immediately like, oh, this is so cold. And then Jenny tested it out and she was really cold. So now she's making me get in first.
Oh, can you step?
Yeah, I'm walking right now. Oh, all right, that's cold. I mean, it's just like the coldest day we've had in Australia. Perfect time to get into cold water. That's not bad.
Is that the last step?
Yeah, then you just gotta, you can stand though. You're trying everything to not get in.
Not that bad. But you're a lot taller than me, so I have to get more in than you.
Yeah, you can either swim in this if you want to or walk around the entire thing, but it does feel weird to walk because you're stepping on seaweed and algae. And wow, but this is really cool. Oh, when we got in, everyone got out. It's just us and like 2 other people.
That's funny. That looks really dope though. This is so cool.
This is awesome, especially when the waves crash.
Yeah, I like it when the waves crash. That's really cool. I saw people like standing over here and they got absolutely wrecked when a wave came.
The waves have actually calmed down quite a bit since I was watching it from all the way up there. I haven't even seen one wave that was like completely coming in, and like it actually, the wave that I saw, I think it went all the way back to where you would get in, and now it's just really calm.
Well, it's like the time of day for the tide and
Yeah,
stuff,
that
like it
makes sense.
changes.
Low tide.
Yeah.
So we left the pools after having a great time, and we just found this path that leads to the beach, and far off in the distance you can kind of see that there's other pools over there. They're not, I guess they don't really look that similar to the one we just did, but could be something interesting.
These ones are more like on the sand, whereas that one was like in the cliff. Australia is just so beautiful. Oh, I want to live here.
Okay.
I think it's really hard to live here. Like, I don't think we could get citizenship very easily, but it's really amazing. It was such a quick little walk to Newcastle Beach, maybe like 10 minutes, 5 minutes from Bogey Hole over there. And there's lots of people sunbathing. It's a lot more like chill than Byron Bay or Gold Coast, which I really, really like. Those ones were a little bit much. Still wonderful places, but this is more like laid back kind of vibes. So we are currently driving through Sydney. We are coming back to Sydney, but right now we are driving to Canberra because it's the capital of Australia, and we were like, well, we're really close. We might as well try it out. Not sure how people feel about it being the capital, but we'll see what it has to offer. And we're driving through Sydney because our flight leaves from Sydney in like a week, so we need to end our time in Sydney, and then we're flying to Indonesia. So that's why we're driving straight through it and then coming back, and we'll spend like 4 or 5 days here at the end of our road trip. Well, we have officially seen so many kangaroos, dead and alive, on this drive from Newcastle to Canberra. Mostly like this past like hour. Outside of Sydney, the last hour into Canberra, we've seen probably like 20 kangaroos, like truly so many.
We just can't film them because they're so far away.
Oh, there's one right there. Oh, there's like 5 right there. And also probably because it's dusk, I've heard that they come out a lot more at dusk, so that does make sense.
Ah, where's the lane?
So weird.
It's so sunny.
And also so rainy at the same time. Ah, making it very hard to see. Well, we've officially made it to our hotel room in Canberra. We just thought this would be a really fun opportunity to visit the capital city of Australia because it's somewhat difficult to get to because it's not near anything too specific, just 3 hours from Sydney. But we just thought we might never get the chance to be back here, so let's check it out, and we'll do that in our next video. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned with this Australian road trip we're on.